Okay, let's dive into a massive question. How does the outside world get inside our minds?
So, how does a sound wave actually become music? Let's follow its journey.
We're going to look at this through two lenses, and they offer wildly different explanations for reality.
First things first, what is the world made of? Physical forces or vibrating energy?
So how do we first make contact with that world? Right from the get-go, these two models totally disagree.
Now here's where it gets really interesting. Vethathirian adds this extra, invisible step before our nerves even fire. They're called Tanmatras. Think of them as subtle, energetic blueprints for our senses, like for sound or color. For neuroscience, the pathway is pretty straightforward. A stimulus becomes an electrical signal, and then the brain decodes it.
But with Vethathirian, a biomagnetic imprint is made before the brain even gets the message. That's a huge difference.
So this leads to a critical question. Where does a signal actually get its meaning?
Neuroscience says, well, it's the brain. Vethathirian points to a core energetic hub called the genetic center.
This even changes how we think about memories. Are they just neural networks, or are they vibratory imprints?
And what about emotion? Neuroscience says the brain adds it later. Vethathirian says it's part of the initial imprint.
You know, this whole disagreement really boils down to electricity versus magnetism in the body.
Neuroscience focuses on bioelectricity, but Vethathirian says biomagnetism, the life force itself, is the true primary force.
So, here's the billion-dollar question. Did the brain create consciousness, or is consciousness just using the brain? This completely flips the script on the brain's role. Is it a generator, or just a very fancy receiver?
Okay, so what does this all mean for our place in the universe? The implications are huge.
So who are we? A biochemical machine in a physical world, or a tiny universe connected to the cosmos?
Ultimately, it leaves us with one profound question to think about. Is the brain a generator, or is it a receiver?